Today we're going to speak to Foundation and Scholarship Coordinator Sydney Hildenburg, who's going to talk about the many scholarships that students can apply for this year. So first of all, tell me what you do with the foundation.
We spend all year raising money through events and donations to support many different things, one of the biggest being student scholarship.
So tell me kind of how many scholarships are out there and just a little bit about where the funding comes from. I know you talked about the events from the foundation, but there are other sources out there as well.
The foundation administers over 100 scholarships each year, and some of them we give out multiples of, so it's truly even more than that. On campus, in addition to the foundation scholarships, there are also a few donor scholarships that we help administer. And then we also have institutional scholarships that are for each separate program. And so those are available as well. Lots of scholarship opportunities.
And each one of them has like their own criteria, their own rules, and that kind of stuff. So if a student needs to find out like, okay, well, how do I learn about which ones I can apply for? Where do they get that kind of information from?
So when they log in to apply, there are good descriptions of each scholarship. And some of them are need-based. Some of them are just for students who need an opportunity to take the next step. Some of them are merit-based. Some of them are based on which career path you are taking. So lots of different ways that the scholarships could apply to a particular student. They just have to read and say, does that sound like me? We have scholarships that start from $250 a year and go up to $5,000 a year.
And in a college like this, that can go a long way.
A long way, yes, absolutely. And for the most part, on some of those larger scholarships, the students actually, once their tuition is taken care of, they end up getting a refund for the additional dollars above and beyond back to them so that they can use that in other ways to help their success in school.
Because the money goes to support the student's entirety, not just just tuition or just books. Like it's kind of, this goes towards you pursuing your education more or less.
Yes.
And kind of in the age range. I mean, I know that varies too.
Anywhere, really, high school freshmen all the way up to, I believe we have a 90-year-old student.
Right.
So any of those people are able to apply for scholarships.
Help me with some of the types of scholarships there are.
Almost all of our scholarships, the money will go to tuition first.
Okay.
And then whatever's left over, the students get back.
So what are some other things they need to know about kind of as this application season starts?
So we talked about the fact that scholarships are available for a wide range of ages. So let's talk about our high school scholarships first. So we talked about how the scholarships are available to a wide range of ages. We'll start by talking about our graduating high school seniors. I have a large group of scholarships that are available to students graduating from high school who wish to either begin or continue at Alvin College. Those scholarships have actually been open since October 1st.
Okay.
But for the most part, this is kind of the time of year when they are realizing, what they really want to do next year. And so those scholarships are open until March 1st. And those scholarships, we recently made a change in our scholarship application process for high school seniors. Those students now fill out one general application, and it automatically applies them to all.
So it makes it a lot simpler than it used to be because you used to have to do applications for every single individual one.
So much easier. It's a one time and they're done. And then we get to kind of choose, what fits whom. Anyway, so that's been great. The other group of scholarships that we offer are what we call current Alvin College student scholarships. And those are for students who are already not graduating from high school, already attending here. Okay. And those, they do have to apply to each one. And partially because once you get a little closer to knowing exactly what career path you're taking, a lot of the scholarships are based around a particular program. And so, if you're going into communications, then you want to look for specifically communication scholarships and apply to that. You don't want to apply to nursing scholarships.
And also, I guess it's also important to note that they all have different deadlines that, that's kind of something the students have to pay attention to.
Actually, this week, those current Alvin College scholarships that we were talking about, those opened this week. And they will be open for application until February 20th. And so they have about a little over a month to get their applications in. Then selections will take place. And the neat thing about these is that we have an annual awards day ceremony each year. This year it's on April 27th. And so those current Alvin College students who receive scholarships, they will be presented to them at that ceremony. So, their instructors, their families, everybody can come and cheer them on.
That's a big day.
Yes. Yes.
And we also do award shows at the other high schools.
We do. The different high schools host their own awards nights.
We're represented every.
And we are always there, yes. In order to apply, you do have to be an Alvin College student. You have to have your ID and your student email. Those two things are what allows you to get into the scholarship system. Once you are an Alvin College student, you have access to what we call the pod. It's kind of our intranet. And on the pod, there is a section called Paying for College. And underneath that, there is a section called Scholarships. And when you click that, this big blue Apply Now button pops up. You can't miss it. And once they do that, it takes them in. It actually looks through the system to see what's currently open and shows those to the students first, which is nice. So really, once they're an Alvin College student, go to the pod, see what's open, and apply away. For those high school students, they do have to apply.
Which is free.
It is. It happens quickly. I mean, we're not going to turn you away. We'd love to have you come to our campus.
We're an open enrollment institution.
We are. So once they apply, they'll get their ID and their email, and then they're free to go in and look. So there is one other scholarship that we haven't talked about that we started back in 2023, and that is our First Step Award. The First Step Award is available to any student taking their very first college course who has a GED or a diploma. Those are the only things they have to have, taking your first course, and we want to help you pay for that course. Right. So those students, they do need to apply, but once they've applied, they get a $500 award, and that almost pays for their whole first class.
Right.
So that's a good one.
Oh, and they've also shown, too, that the retention rate for those students has been much higher than other students.
Yes, the program seems to be working well. And if I take First Step, high school scholarships, current Alvin College scholarships, and we do a small round of spring scholarships, that number each year is somewhere between $150,000 and $200,000. Wow. What's totally available.
I know we have some memorial scholarships and we have endowments. If somebody was interested in setting one of those up, how would they go about that?
So they really just need to contact the foundation, and I will talk them through the different options that are available. We have some people who like to fund their scholarship each year. Each year they make a donation and then award it. And then the next year they make a donation and then award it. We have some people who want to try to keep their scholarship going, but they're not sure if they're going to be able to yet. And we allow those to be named scholarships. And those can be done in honor of, in memory of, or just in name of anyone that they choose. And that's just a matter of making a donation, telling me exactly how you want your scholarship set up, and we will get it taken care of and make it happen. We also have some people who perhaps through planned giving or other things, and so those we consider endowments, and those live on in perpetuity. Lots of different ways to set up your scholarship, and I try to make it as personal of a process as possible because I want you to feel good about the money that you are donating and the students that you are helping.
Well, thanks for coming to talk to me. I appreciate it.
You bet. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for listening. For more information, visit the portal at alvincollege.edu or call 281-756-3600.